Hi everybody and welcome back. There has been so much rain here in the Midwest over the course of a month and a half. How much rain? Well, today driving down the road I saw a nice family of ducks swimming in multiple potholes enjoying themselves. Let's get to the news. Zorin OS. If you are a registered user on the previous Zorin OS website, it no longer exists. I received an updated email from the Zorin OS team to update my bookmark from zorin-os.webs to zorin-os.com. So if you are a registered user on Zorin OS, please update your bookmark. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the only podcast that I currently listen to as far as technology and Linux. It is mintCast.org. I think I've mentioned this before, but I wanted to mention it again. Episode 65, entitled Network Attached Storage, where they talk about this, NAS for short. And here, if you go on the website, there's some highlights of the show ranging from the release candidate of Linux Mint 11 all the way down to Google's Chrome finally hacked. Now these are the multiple highlights here, but I wanted to talk about some highlights that caught my attention just briefly in the world of tech news. The first thing that caught my attention, and you may have seen this already, Microsoft buys Skype for $8 billion. That's a lot of moolah, and what they were saying on mintCast is isn't most of Skype users like free from Skype to Skype versus making phone calls through Skype? Interesting question how Microsoft is going to make money. The other thing that they mentioned on mintCast is Mark Shuttleworth, the founder of Ubuntu, predicts that there will be 200 million Ubuntu users by the year 2015, up from 12 million current users. Considering the flack that the brand new Unity desktop is getting, I would like to know what Mark Shuttleworth is smoking. Okay, and the last thing about Unity, apparently the switch to Unity was not a community decision. Okay, and Mint, the Mint OS has 4 million users. It should have more than that in my opinion. And finally, there was a mention of LibreOffice, which is the #1 Office utility software, or #1 Office software in Linux Mint, and really in Linux in general, and they considered OpenOffice basically to be dead. Interesting. I think that it is it. I'm looking at the notes that I jotted down here, at least some of the highlights that caught my attention. But yeah, take a look at mintcast.org if you haven't already. It's episode 65. I think they do these about once a week or so. Oh yeah, and one last thing, I received a reply to an email to the mintCast team, and briefly one of the feedback questions was they wanted to know what my thoughts were on Unity, since they know I am a Windows user. And I briefly, honestly replied that I think Unity looks cool, just like Genome 3 or GNOME 3 looks cool, but you know, as far as gathering or taking Windows users, I don't think so, at least not yet. That remains to be seen. Okay, I think that's it. Just one last thing. If you have questions, need help, support on Linux or Windows, please go to the website, register on the forum down, just click forum and post your question, help question or comment, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if I don't have an answer, I'll be happy to post a help video on YouTube, so I will get you an answer as soon as possible. I think that's it. Yeah. As always, Thank you for watching Total OS today. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. And as always, I will catch you sometime in the future. Thank you.